Sa panahon kung saan patuloy pa rin ang paglaganap ng COVID-19 sa ating bansa, maraming katanungan pa rin ang naglalaro sa ating isipan, lalo na ang patungkol sa parating na school year 2020-2021. Safe na ba pumasok ang aking anak? May pagkakaiba ba ang learning modalities ng private school sa public school? Ano ba ang online learning? Ilan lamang yan sa mga katanungang sasagutin natin sa video na to. Learning must continue. Ika nga. Kaya't samahan niyo ako, silipin ang mga pamaraan at platapormang inihanda ng ating paaralan upang matugunan ang pangangailangan ng ating mga mag-aaral. Ako si Arjan Sana, and this is Holy Nazarene. Marami sa ating mga magulang at mag-aaral ang naguguluhan pa rin kung papaano ang magiging takbo ng bagong school year. Lalo na't ipinagbawal ng IATF ang face-to-face learning hanggat wala pang vaccine laban sa COVID-19. Dahil dito, marami ang nangangamba na baka hindi matugunan ang learning needs ng ating mga estudyante. O baka naman, mahirapang makapag-adjust ang ating mga learners sa new normal. Bilang tugon dito, nag-prepare ang Holy Nazarene ng isang blended learning program kung saan gagamit ang mga estudyante ng LMS or Learning Management System kasabay ng printed books at other learning materials para masiguradong maide-deliver ang mga learning needs ng ating mga estudyante. Narito ang ating butihing directress na si Dr. Teodora Nazareno para ipakilala ang Learning Management System ng Holy Nazarene.
Yes, we partnered with iDigital in implementing the Matrix Learning Management System for the new normal learning program of Holy Nazarene Christian School. But before we decided to go through with this LMS, kami po ay nakipag-usap muna, nakipag-meeting sa iba't ibang publishing companies and learning solutions provider para mahanap ang tamang tool for our teachers and learners. At nakita namin at naramdaman namin itong LMS na ito is more than capable to serve our needs para ma-deliver ang learning materials, lessons, and activities. Gayon din po ang pagkakondak ng virtual class na hindi na kinakailangan pa lumabas ng bahay ng ating mga estudyante sapagkat ipinagbabawal ng IATF ang paglabas ng minors ngayong panahon ng pandemic. This online learning management system will serve as our virtual campus where students interact with their teachers and classmates. So isipin natin na itong LMS ay social media website tulad ng Facebook or Instagram. Pero ito ay exclusive only to HNCS students and faculty members. Aside from our LMS, we've also partnered with Google in implementing Google for Education in our school. All of our students and faculty members will have their personal HNCS accounts at iyon ang gagamitin nila para ma-access at magamit ang iba't ibang G Suite applications like Chat, Meet, Drive, and Gmail. And the best part of this is that all of these tools are integrated within our LMS. Here at Holy Nazarene, we strive to provide quality education, and in this time of pandemic where learning must still continue, we've partnered with the best solution providers in order to deliver the best learning platform to our students.
Now we know what platform will be used by our students this coming school year. Pero ano nga ba ito? Ano ba ang mga features ng ating learning management system na magagamit ng ating mga learners and teachers para sa kanilang online learning? Let's find out!
Hi and welcome sa ating sneak preview para sa online system na gagamitin natin this coming school year. The platform that we'll be using is a multi-award-winning learning management system developed by Cypher Learning, which is an international solutions provider that specializes in developing various learning management systems for different organizations. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you some of the basic features and functionalities ng ating system, pati na rin ang mga G Suite integrations nito. But before we proceed sa ating LMS, pag-usapan muna natin ang mga basic things na kailangan nyong malaman patungkol sa ating LMS. First, tulad nga ng nasabi kanina, lahat ng students ay makakatanggap ng kanilang personal HNCS Gmail account. This account will be used para ma-access ang ating LMS pati na rin ang mga iba't ibang G Suite applications. The login details will be given sa ating mga students before mag-start ang ating classes. Next, our system is compatible with a wide range of devices, meaning hindi lamang siya para sa desktop or sa laptop. Kung meron kang mobile device tulad ng tablet or cellphone, pwede nyo pa rin ma-access ang ating system. For web-based access, magtungo lamang sa www.ibook-idigital.matrixlms.com. Para naman sa mga mobile devices, i-search at i-download lamang ang Matrix LMS app sa Google Play or App Store. Once ma-download, i-type lamang ang ibook-idigital kapag nag-prompt kung anong domain ang ating pupuntahan para ma-access ang ating LMS. So now we're going to proceed sa ating LMS. So we're going to try to log in our credentials para makita natin ang mga iba't ibang functionalities ng ating system. First, we'll need to access our HNCS Gmail account. To do that, kailangan nating i-open ang browser, then pumunta lamang sa gmail.com. For those na gumagamit ng mobile device, you can sync your Gmail account using the email app para ma-access ang inyong account. Going back, we're now going to log in our HNCS student account sa Gmail. So I'll just type in the username and then the password. Once we've logged in, you'll see that may na-receive akong email from the HNCS portal admin. And this email contains the login details para sa ating online LMS, like the user ID, the password, and the link to our online LMS. Pag kinlik natin yung link, it will redirect us sa iDigital Online Portal. Kapag nag-load na ang page, click lamang ang login button tapos i-input yung user ID at password na naka-indicate sa email na ipinadala sa inyo ng portal admin. Once inside sa LMS, maa-access na ni student ang iba't ibang parts and features ng ating system. The first thing that we'll see is the dashboard. In here, makikita natin yung subjects kung saan tayo enrolled, the groups or clubs kung saan tayo member, and the news and school announcements. To our left, we can see the other students and teachers na nasa friends list natin. Sa upper right, makikita natin ang messages and notifications, at sa lower part naman is the school calendar, the to-do list, school announcements, and upcoming events. Now, if we click the full calendar, makikita natin ang student schedule. So right now, we can see the deadlines and the schedules ni student. In here, makikita natin na meron tayong virtual class ng July 24. If we click the entry, we can see the Google Meet link, and since it's already integrated sa ating LMS, kapag na-click natin yung link, it will open a new tab for the Google Meet. Or kung naka-mobile device ka, it will open the Google Meet app. So nakita natin na nakalagin na ang ating mga teachers, so we just click join and we're inside the virtual class. Going back to our LMS, let's check out some of the other features of our system. On the upper right, pwede nating ma-access ang ating user profile. So let's click that. So this is your user profile. Lahat ng details ni student ay makikita dito. If we click info, it will show the student details. Kapag naman kinlik natin ang enrolled, makikita natin kung saan siya subjects enrolled. You can also search other users dito sa ating LMS. For example, let's search Teacher Dory. So in here, we can see her HNCS profile. And we can add her or pwede tayo mag-send a message just like this one. This feature can be used by our teachers para makipag-communicate sa ating mga students or parents. Pwede rin silang mag-send ng Google Meet link para pwede silang mag-video conferencing. Moving forward, we'll check the subjects kung saan tayo naka-enroll. So for this example, let's check out Math 4. Once we're inside the module catalog, we can see all the lessons for this subject. We can also check the teacher announcements, assessments, the calendar, kung sino ang ating teachers, and the other students enrolled. Going back to modules, let's try to access Lesson 1. So pag-click natin, it will load the presentation, which for this one is visualizing and identifying numbers up to 100,000. So now we can browse through the lesson. Once we've reached the end of discussion, we can now proceed sa activity and assessment. So for this activity, we have one attempt with no time limit. As you can see, kapag nag-submit na tayo ng answer, makikita natin agad if tama or mali ang ating sagot. At the end of the activity, the result will automatically be computed and makikita natin agad yung score natin. We can also review the activity to see if saang questions tayo nagkamali. These are just some of the features of our online platform. We will provide a more detailed tutorial kapag nag-start na ang classes. The first week of classes will be dedicated para maturuan si students kung papaano gamitin ang ating system. This will also serve as a dry run para once mag-proceed na sila sa lesson proper, mastered na ni student ang pasikot-sikot na ating platform.
Now we've seen the LMS in action. Tulad nga ng sinabi ni Sir John, the first week of classes will be dedicated in teaching the students on how to use the LMS. Classes will begin on August 10, so the dry run will be from August 10 to August 14, 2020. Moving forward, let us now go to Teacher Irene and Teacher Julia para alamin kung ano ba ang mga learning modalities na pwedeng pagpilian ng ating mga estudyante at kung paano ang magiging sistema ng pagtuturo ngayong paparating na school.
For this school year, a blended learning program will be implemented. It's a combination of online learning, printed books, modules, and other learning materials. At the center of it is the online learning management system, which is the platform we'll be using to deliver all the learning materials to our students. Ibig sabihin, hindi na kailangan pa ni student or parent na lumabas ng bahay para kumuha ng modules at copy ng lessons sa school or barangay hall. A fast internet connection is not necessarily needed to access our LMS and download the modules. Para ka lang nagpe-Facebook in terms of data usage. We recommend na mag-load na lamang ng data packages ang students like Globe Go Sakto 90 or Smart Giga 99, which already gives you an internet access for 7 days instead of traveling once or twice a week to HNCS para kumuha ng printed modules or mag-submit na activities or assignments. This system minimizes the risk of our students from contracting COVID-19 dahil hindi na kailangang lumabas pa ni student. Everything can be done in the safety ng kanilang bahay.
In terms of learning modalities, parents and students can choose between two options, the online synchronous and the online asynchronous. So anong pagkakaiba ng dalawa? For the synchronous learning, a stable connection of Wi-Fi is needed. Si student ay papasok sa isang virtual class every day using Google Meet. This means that the students can have a live interaction with the teacher and their classmates. At mag-guide ni teacher si student if may topic na hindi pa clear sa kanya or may questions sa kay teacher. They can have group discussions, recitations, and other class activities that we normally do sa face-to-face learning. If you'll choose this learning model, we can recommend one device per student policy, especially those siblings na magkakaiba ang grade level. Dahil sa synchronous learning will follow the school class schedule, which means sabay-sabay silang papasok. Kaya kung magsisharing ang 2 or 3 student sa isang device, mayroong hindi makakapasok sa isang virtual class or makakapag-submit na activity in real time. Aside from the online presentations and guides, printed books will also be used by grade 10 students and below para mas madali silang makasunod sa lessons and hindi nakakailanganin pang gumamit ng isa pang device since may printed book na sila. The other modality is the asynchronous learning. In this model, walang live virtual class or Google Meet conference because it is a self-paced learning. This one is recommended for preschool up to grade 3 students na walang guardian or parent na mag-guide sa pag-a-access ng LMS and Google Meet during school hours. Parents and students can choose time kung kailan sila mag-start ng classes. They can still access the lessons, activities, and replay the video recording ng lessons for that day para mapanood din nila si teacher at ang mga classmates nila habang nagdi-discuss ng lessons. After watching the video recording, pwede na silang magsagot ng activities or quizzes sa ating LMS. They would still follow the lesson progression dahil nakalock ang mga succeeding lessons sa LMS. The asynchronous learning is also for students na walang stable internet connection or naka-prepaid data lamang. Since limited lang ang data nila, they can still access all the learning materials, lessons, and activities sa LMS, pero hindi sila sasali sa virtual class. For senior high school students, we will segregate the sections based sa learning modalities na pipiliin nila. So, lahat na nakapag-synchronous ay sama-sama sa isang section and same will be done sa mga asynchronous students. So, we will be able to cater their specific needs without compromising the needs of the other learners. Students can opt to change learning modalities after every quarter for junior high school and below, and after each semester naman sa senior high school. Of course, considerations will be given for those na talagang gustong mag-switch ng modality or may difficulty sa stability ng kanilang internet connection.
Our classes will be from Monday to Thursday, and Fridays will be allotted for student-teacher or parent-teacher consultation. This is to ensure that no student is left behind. Also, submission of projects, homeworks, activities, lesson recap, club day, and other extracurricular activities will be conducted every Friday. Students are required to wear their school uniform during class hours. Ito ay para ma-minimize ang impact ng homeschooling sa students and para rin ma-engrave sa mind nila ang division between school time and home time.
For the curriculum, the Department of Education already gave us a guideline na dapat sundin containing the MELC or the most essential learning competencies na kailangan matutunan ni student sa bawat subject per grade level. Of course, our school is committed to go the extra mile and provide more than what was indicated sa DepEd guideline. The number of subjects will still be the same, but the number of hours per subject would be slightly reduced in order to limit the screen time of our students. A 10 to 15-minute break will be given after every subject para may time si student to rest or prepare for the next class. Magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng recess at lunch break. We will post the class schedule sa ating Facebook page before the start of this school year. Class size will also be limited, especially for the lower levels, para mas matutukan ni teacher ang bawat estudyante. As for the grading system and selection of honors, we're still waiting for the official guideline from DepEd. We're also coordinating with the organization overseeing the private schools here in Cavite in relation sa ating grading system. We'll provide more details kapag na-finalize na ito.
Now we've heard from our teachers kung ano ang mga learning platform ang gagamitin, the features of our learning management system, the two modalities na pwedeng pagpilian, and the class setup. Pero ano pa nga ba ang mga inihanda ng ating paaralan upang ma-ensure na tuloy-tuloy ang learning ng ating mga students? Let's go to Teacher Mai to find it out.
A good system needs a solid foundation, and technology can only be fully utilized in the school setting if we make sure that the infrastructure is properly set up, which is why we invested in constructing various improvements sa ating facilities para ma-ensure na tuloy-tuloy ang pagde-deliver ng quality education sa ating mga students. First and foremost, we've installed a personal desktop sa bawat classroom para magamit ng mga teachers sa pagtuturo ng kanilang virtual classes. Each teacher will be confined in their own classroom to ensure na walang distractions habang sila ay nagde-discuss ng lessons at topics. Each desktop is equipped with 2 monitors, microphone, speakers, and webcam. Aside from the computers, we've also made drastic improvements sa ating network infrastructure. We've created a state-of-the-art server room para ma-monitor ang flow of data and ma-manage ang student database. Plus, inaayos din ang ating school internet facility to make sure na lahat ng classroom ay may available internet connection. We're also subscribed to both Globe and PLDT para ma-ensure na hindi magkakaroon ng problema sa internet stability at mapanatiling mabilis ang internet connection during online classes. We've also fully automated our enrollment and the student information system para pwede ka nang mag-enroll online. Processing na din ang ating online payment facility with our bank partner para pwede ka nang mag-settle ng school fees online via BDO bills payment. We're also looking forward in the future, which is why we've also constructed a professional recording studio with high-tech equipment para magamit ng teachers sa pagre-record ng high-quality videos, pag-conduct ng Facebook Live session, and podcast channels. This facility will also be used by our students after this pandemic for the training sa journalism plus elective subjects like video editing and radio broadcasting. Ilan lamang yan sa mga improvements na ating ginawa para masiguradong handa ang ating paaralan sa paparating na school year.
O di ba? Ready na talaga ang Holy Nazarene for this coming school year. Aside from award-winning learning management system, marami ring improvements sa ating school infrastructure para masiguradong maide-deliver ang learning needs ng ating mga estudyante. So ano na? Gusto mo nang mag-enroll, no? Paano nga ba mag-enroll? Tara!
Enrollment has never been quick, easy, and safe even this time of pandemic. Just follow the simple steps para makapag-enroll. Una, magtungo lang sa link na nakasulat dito sa ibaba at kumpletuhin ang mga impormasyon na hinihingi. Sa payment details, piliin ang preferred mode of payment at payment type. Para sa mode of payment, maaaring pagpilian ang cash basis, semestral, quarterly o monthly. Kapag kompleto na ang detalye, pwede mo na itong isubmit. Kapag lumabas ang confirmation page, ibig sabihin nito ay nasa system ka na. Para sa payment, pwedeng mag-settle ng school fees via bank deposit, online fund, transfer, or on-site payment. For on-site payment, bukas ang tanggapan ng HNCS mula Monday hanggang Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Maaari kayo magbayad via bank deposit or online fund transfer sa mga sumusunod na bank accounts. Kapag nakapagbayad na via bank deposit or fund transfer, maaaring magtungo sa payment confirmation link para i-submit ang transaction slip ng inyong deposit. I-provide lamang ang mga detalyeng hinihingi at i-attach ang transaction slip. Kapag na-submit na ito, makakatanggap ka ng email confirmation mula sa ating school cashier kasama na rin ang scanned copy ng payment receipt. At yun, officially enrolled ka na. Dali lang, di ba? Back to you, RJ.
O di ba, ang dali lang? For senior high school students, hindi kailangang mag-full payment agad. Kahit 500 pesos lang muna para sa registration fee, automatic, enrolled ka na. Ayos, di ba? Para naman sa mga requirements, hindi kailangang magmadali sa pag-submit nito. Ang lahat ng ito ay pwedeng to follow. Isinasaayos na namin ang magiging facility para pwede ka nang mag-submit via online. Ipapasa na lang original copy kapag allowed na ang face-to-face. Lahat ng enrolled students ay makakatanggap ng notification para sa kanilang personal HNCS Gmail account before mag-start ang school year para ma-access nila ang LMS at G Suite. Para naman sa vouchers at ESC grants, narito si Teacher Flor para i-discuss kung ano ba ito at sino-sino ang mga qualified para makatanggap nito.
Ang Educational Service Contracting or ESC grant ay ibinibigay ng PEAC sa mga incoming grade 7 students na nagtapos sa mga public at private elementary schools. Ito ay tinaguyod para matulungan ma-decongest ang mga public junior high schools. Kapag ikaw ay nakatanggap ng grant, magkakaroon ka ng subsidy mula grade 7 to grade 10 at automatic na magkakaroon ng voucher pagtungtong mo ng senior high school. Isa ang Holy Nazarene Christian School sa mga ESC participating schools dito sa lalawigan ng Cavite. Sa mga gustong mag-apply, na ito ang mga requirements na kailangan i-submit. Once ready na, isubmit lang ito sa HNCS office. Para naman sa mga incoming senior high school student, lahat ng estudyanteng nag-complete ng kanilang grade 10 sa mga public schools at ESC participating schools ay automatic na makakatanggap ng voucher once mag-enroll sa HNCS. Para sa mga students na nag-complete sa mga private schools na hindi ESC grantee, pwede kayong mag-submit ng senior voucher application para makatanggap ng senior high school voucher grant. Para sa mga detalye, mag-message lamang sa Facebook page ng HNCS o tumawag sa HNCS Registrar's Office.
Magkakaroon din tayo ng parents orientation bago magsimula ang ating school year. Bilang pangwakas, narito ang presidente ng ating paaralan na si Dr. Johnny Nazareno para sa pangwakas na mensahe.
Isang maganda at mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat, sa mga magulang at mag-aaral na patuloy na tumatangkilik sa Holy Nazarene Christian School. Ako po si Dr. Johnny Nazareno, ang inyong presidente at founder ng Holy Nazarene Christian School. Po yung nagpapasalamat sa nag-enroll at sa mga mag-i-enroll pa na sa pamamagitan po ng information na to, inyong maunawaan kung ano ang kalagahan ng pag-aaral dito sa tinatawag nating new normal. Nawa po sa darating na pasukang ito, tayo sama-sama, haharapin po natin ating problema na nandun ng ngiti. Sabi nga po, life must go on and education must continue. Despite and in spite, we have this problem of pandemic. Kaya po ginawa namin ang active pong edukasyon ngayon ay available, accessible at affordable. Kailangan po tayo ay magsama-sama sa panahon na to upang maging matagumpay nating sa katuparan ng pagkakaroon ng magandang uri na edukasyon habang nandyan ang pandemic, habang hindi pa natin nakikita ang solusyon sa problemang to. So harapin po natin to ng may ngiti sapagkat alam natin with God, nothing is impossible. So muli po, magandang araw sa ating lahat at magkita-kita tayo sa school year 2020-2021 na may ngiti at may ligaya sa ating puso. So to God be the glory. Magandang araw po muli sa inyong lahat.